People, first of all, I know that picture was a good meme back in the time. I just wanted to put it up to give you a good laugh. Also, it will be a good thumbnail. That said, a lot of people here has a lot of question about the wolf thing. They want to know the truth. It is very hard to understand, but I'm here to explain everything. But before we go to that, there's some stuff I want to speak about. I'll be honest with you guys. Everything that I've done so far for this community, I've done it not for myself. I've done it for the player. I always been there for you guys in order to make this community great. When everybody left, I've stayed. When everybody said this community was shit, I've stayed and said no, I want to help. But you know what? In the end, even the owner lied about everything to everybody. So you know what? I'm done. I don't want to be part of this community where my voice will be silenced. I don't want to be part of this community where the staff are only numbered. A community where your name can be erased. A community where people fear IRA. And you know what? I'm done. I gave everything I had. Fuck you, Corv. I've stayed. I've rebuilt this community with our staff. We've worked so hard to get to where we are, and in the end, you were just an asshole. So bullshit. Very, very good speech. And to clarify some stuff, because I've seen that meeting video and that was completely bullshit. So, in order to explain the wolf thing, it is very complicated, and I need you guys to pretty much follow what I've said. So, we need to go to... Actually, let's speak about that. That's my ban appeal that I made, and it got removed. Alright, it's 100% legit. You can even see it. There's some anti-tab in the top, alright? Come on. Okay, we'll get to that soon. Let's go up here. Alright, I made this on pain. I'm sorry, alright? We got Tennessee's version and Johnson version. So for an HA, it's hard to understand, but you can ask about every HA, they'll confirm. So that's what Tennessee told us, and that's what we've been told. Tennessee says that Juan will not get EA back this week because he was serving a suspension time for what he've done on Synergy. It's understandable. He also tells us that Juan is an admin, but he have been given special permission to comment on the EA docs as an admin. And to prove that fact, I got a screenshot here. Hopefully. There you go. Now you can see in the top right corners it says DVL perm to comment here with Juan. But let's just take a look at it, alright? During his suspension period, he got reported by not 1, not 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 staff member reported him doing shit. I think we all know that this guy is retarded. Listen. The point of this is just to prove that we've been told he was an admin. Alright, that's the only thing I want you guys to know. Let's forget about that. Alright, so, based on that, he was an admin serving a suspension for managing on Synergy. That's what we've been told by Tennessee. Alright. Now, when I got pulled in by Johnson about... I'll get to that point. But when I got pulled in, Johnson says that Juan got only suspended for the permaprop stuff that happened. Actually, we demoted Juan, not only me, Kaiju, and Shifty took the decision. And to back this up, I want you guys to listen very carefully to this. So we're 3HA right now. We're all gonna take a decision on Juan right now. Just to confirm, Shifty, you're here?
Yes, I am.
Kaiju, you're here?
Yes, sir.
So, based on the fact that Juan has been exploiting a glitch in the map, and he also did permaprop, a lot of props in a non-design era, which he should not have done. He has been told by a teammate to do that, and he did it. Even if he knew was wrong, he still did it. He broke several server rules, and I think he also broke the Article 26 of the Constitution, which says, use common sense. If you know you're not supposed to do it or think it might be wrong, don't do it. That's Shifty. Based on all of these evidence...
Shut up, Tora.
That's Shifty that actually linked that rule. All right, he spoke about it, and based on his action on tonight, we all agreed on demoting Juan to admin. Do you guys confirm that?
I confirm.
I confirm.
Oh, all right. So that's pretty much it. That's just to prove you that we indeed demoted him for all of these reasons. There were very good reason. I mean, it can be more clear than that. I'll guess. Then, so Johnson says that him and Tennessee decided to reverse our decision, and he only got suspended for those reasons. Now Tennessee never spoke about that. Never did he. Ask Aldo H about it if you want. That said, Johnson also said that Juan is supposed to get EA back in 1 week. This is why he got EA back, and it was kind of what the fuck? Why does he got EA? And then let me read the blue part because it's still good. So let's pretty much resume what happened. So while updating the EA doc, I noticed that Juan is in the end game. It's like 4 a.m., 4 or 5 a.m. Tan and Johnson are offline, and I go to Nadas for seeking knowledge because I'm like, what the fuck, is it normal? You know, nobody told me. So I've asked him if it was normal. Also, I also said if he really got EA back, it's weird. Like, I don't understand. I also asked Nadas to confirm with Johnson if it is normal because to me it was not normal. I also went to sleep and I won't be on until 6 p.m. That's the other reason why I've asked him to just say, "Hey, Johnson, is it normal?" You know, as simple as that. Oh my god. So, I was unaware that he was only serving a 1 week suspension. All right. I actually thought it was admin and was serving a suspension for the minging that he done on Synergy. That's what Tennessee said. Let's move on to the next picture. Following the decision to directly ask Nadas, so I went to Nadas to ask him some question. I've been accused of breaking chain of command, and apparently I tried to change Johnson's decision about Juan by going to Nadas, which is completely false. I never told Nadas, "Hey, it's so stupid, like Johnson is retarded." I never said that. I only asked a very simple question. When I confront Johnson about it, Johnson says, "We don't have to tell you everything. I just want to say something. How am I supposed to know then? Please, come on." I was very confused, and I've asked him after he told us that he was only serving a 1 week suspension for the permaprop stuff. I said, "But Johnson, if one was serving a suspension, why did you take no action against him when he was cut minging on Synergy? Because if I follow what he says, he only says he was on a probation for a week, only about the permaprop stuff. But it was cut minging on Synergy, so I was like, well, why are you doing nothing about it? Hello?" And that's where he yelled at me and said, "Tora, it's not your job to question my decision." He also says, "I'm the one making the rule. I can change them the way I want, when I want. Changing the rule to take advantage of staff and player in order to have absolute power is retarded. You're not a leader, Johnson. You're a dictator that lied to people. You set me up because I question your decision about Juan. That's the truth. I don't care what Corv say, or Juan, or even Tennessee. He set me up. And trust me, Tennessee will never say lied. Tennessee will never say Tora was right, because he's gonna lose the evil. Come on. Time to speak about the commander stuff. The McLean. Let's speak about that. By the way, in the meeting video, they say I demoted some commander. Please. Can you ask all the commander? No, just go ahead and ask every commander. I never demoted any commander. Never. So McLean was already accepted. He was already accepted as the new 187 commander. He only needed a ceremony to be asked. I said sure, I guess. And Shifty also said yes. Go see Shifty and ask him about it. It will confirm you. He said yes. He said yes to the ceremony as well. And by the way, I was not even on the server. I was on TeamSpeak when I've been asked if he could actually have it. I was not the one hosting the ceremony. I only said, I guess you can do it. By the way, I want to point out that breaking chain of command when Johnson and Tennessee are not online is not considered breaking chain of command. Now, I think that statement is correct. I know that Curve accused me of breaking chain of command by going straight up to him. I mean, come on, Curve. Come on. I've asked you a legit question. You show a screenshot. I do believe you tell you were right in that screenshot. I thought that these questions are very fair. And by the way, what's the point of having you on Steam if I can't ask you stuff like that? I mean, like, come on, all right, please. Uh, I've asked him two very simple things. The very simple thing. The first thing is, if a staff member is cut, I was just wanted to confirm because I don't trust Johnson anymore at this point. Um, if a staff is managing on synergy, what do we do? And he clearly say, I mean, he agreed with what I say. I say, well, actually, you know what? Let me just pull this fucking screenshot because otherwise somebody's gonna be like, oh my god, he's lying! Ah! So I'm like, hey Carv, if we got an EFN staff managing on synergy, do we kick them from the staff team? He's like, if you have proof of it, yes, or punish them. I'm saying, all right, that's it. The only thing was about the fizz gun. About I wanted a special permission, so I went to him. It's not like if Johnson said, no, Tora, you won't do this. I just went straight up to Corv because I thought that's his server. I mean, he should be giving me permission for doing that because I thought it was actually a very important permission that neither Devil nor Johnson could actually grant me. Well, whatever. Alright, so let's go to number 4. I can't blame Corv for lying to everybody about me. He's clearly covering Johnson. I mean, it's normal, alright? You know me. I've been there since day one. I've loved Icefuse. I've gave every okay, I've said it already. That's the ban reason. I find it very funny. It says you're banned permanently. Reason: recruiting member to his own community. I don't have a community. Come on. I mean, come on, Corv. I mean, come on. Trolling the forum. Wait. Like, I like how you turned this whole thing into, oh, Tora lied to everybody to cause drama. It's not true. It is completely not true. What I've said is completely legit and is actually true. There's been multiple witnesses of that. People know, but people fear that you will demote them like you just did with me. I mean, come on. Give me a break. Yeah, recruiting a member to his own community. That's making me laugh. I was like, dude, are you for real? By the way, let's go back to this. This picture here is the commander roster. It shows that McLean was already accepted. It was even there on the forum. All right, I did not edit it. I don't have any access to that. Actually, Payne did it. And by the way, he only needed a ceremony. And the reason why I said yes, I don't know why Shifty said yes, but the reason why I said yes is because 2 days ago, Tennessee said, hey, Tora, can you please host the senator ceremony for Juan? I said, yeah, sure. So I thought, I mean, it's no big deal hosting ceremony. In no time, I will never ever accept a commander nor a senator. Like, I don't do interview. I know that. But for ceremony, it's like a gray area. Come on. These are completely bullshit reasons. They're just trying to cover up the bullshit that happened. Now, there's always this video you can watch.
You guys, when you want to tell...
It's completely bullshit. The whole thing is to set me up. They lied about mostly everything. The only person that seems to be legit is Tennessee, because he don't seem to understand the reason of my ban. He still is kind of like, what the hell happened? I'm pretty sure that's how he feel. It's understandable. I still don't understand why. And by the way, it is true that I've been left with only 2 choices. One was to accept a demotion to EA and to live with it, and the other was to completely resign and you can play on the server. I want to point out something. When he told me you're gonna be demoted to EA, he also said you will be permabanned in game. You'll be able to play on other Icefuse server if you want, but you will have to transfer to like city roleplay or military roleplay. That's pretty much what he said. All right. So for me, Clone Wars is the only server that I play. So I said, well, I'll resign and I'll play on the server. Funny fact is, as soon as I posted my resignation, I got banned in game. As soon, like instantly. I want to say something. Sorry for doing that. I want to say something very funny. Corv said multiple times on that meeting that I've been given multiple chances. That's completely bullshit. No one ever gave me a warning. Go ask Tennessee. And Tennessee, if you're listening, be honest. Come on, man. I mean, come on. Other thing is, he says a lot that fuck. I kind of lost what I wanted to
somebody
say.
I asked Johnson what happened to that channel, and then I asked other people, them trying to manipulate the system to undermine the higher staff who have made their decisions. I don't.
Okay, I doubt we'll hear it again, but it's in. All right, trust me. What was it about? It was such a good statement that he made. I mean, it was a bad statement, but it was still something important I wanted to clarify. I mean, fuck that shit. I forgot, but it doesn't matter. The point is that he's lying about everything that he said. He lied. On every level, he lied. Johnson is a piece of shit. I've loved him. I respect him. He was a good friend to me, but people say that power changed people. It actually really does. It really did it. With Johnson, it completely changed him. He went from a good leader to a ruler. He's not a leader. He's a ruler. He is ruling Icefuse like a business, and that's what Corv wants. Trust me. And just to end this really quickly, I don't want to be a jerk, but hey, I've been excommunicated for no fucking shit. So I might as well play this. It's a classic.
Let me explain what's going on, guys.
Come on,
so you guys.
I mean, I mean this one here. Wait, what?
Let me explain the whole magnitude of the situation.
Whoa, I'm not. Wait, what?
Channel started recording.
Without the team recorders, that'd be great. Hearing that kind of.
There's actually two. Oh, that's wonderful. Okay, let me get you the one. All right. I put it there. I was so proud. I was like, dude, I've said everything. Shit. All right. Add webpage link. Okay. I'm so sorry, guys. There you go.
What? How come you don't care about military roleplay?
Let's watch this, guys. Come on. You know it's real.
It's a trash server. It really is trash.
That's your owner. That's how I feel about this community. I've refused to listen to it. I refuse to accept it. I refuse to trust Odyssey on that. I refuse everything because I've loved him. I've loved Corv, and up to like last night, I've trusted him with everything I had. I sincerely thought that with the talk that we made, and by the way, he's such a motherfucker. He said he's probably gonna be punishing you guys, and he told me word for word that nobody will be punished. It was just a strategy for him to know whose staff were on my side, so he can take them out too. And trust me, it might happen very soon.
Our server?
That's all it is to me. The military roleplay, yeah, it's trash. It's garbage. It does not have any. The thing is that with 128 people on that server, it's a dark RP server with team deathmatch. That's all it is. That server has no structure. There's no loyalty. Even some of the people that we thought were good leaders in that server have turned out to be complete fucking.
But so do Clone Wars. Hold on a second. Look, there's a lot of staff that work on that server all the time. Those people are good, dude. I don't know what you're talking about. Where's the trash part?
Some of them are. Have you been on there?
I have, yes. I've seen it. Ron's been on there too. I know. We see it. We see how the role plays. But when's the last time you've been on there?
It's the role play. It's the role play. It's the players. They're like dark RP players. There's cancer.
Well, without military roleplay, Dark RP wouldn't get to where it can because most of those players came from there.
Oh yeah, of course. I'm not saying it's not worth running. You know, I mean it has its benefits, and even though it's not the serious structure that Clone Wars is, it's still worth. You know.
You mean benefit-wise, like monetary, like monetary benefit?
Yeah.
Okay. By the way, there's two things before I finish this little statement that I had to speak about. The first thing is that he says that I said that I tried to demote Tennessee, which is not true. But I gotta say something. I did said, listen, when that happened, go ask Nadas if you want. I was crying, like literally crying. All right, I was very upset, and I was very mad. A big mix. Honestly, I would have punched Johnson if he was next to me. I mean, whatever. He says, uh, Tora, it doesn't matter. No matter what happened, Tennessee wants you Tennessee wants you remove it from HA anyway. He said that, and that's make me so mad because I trusted. For me, like every like bound or feeling that I had for Tennessee, it just like exploded. Like everything that I had for him, I lost it. But it was he set me up on that. He set me up, and he wanted me to explode. He wanted everything to happen, and it did. And I said, you might as well demote Tennessee because he says a lot of shit about you. That's the only thing I said. But I was extremely upset. But I can't say I can't deny it. That's literally the only thing that I will agree that he said. But I did not mean it in any way. I was just very upset. Oh, and by the way, there's one last thing. So some of you guys, oh, what the fuck, dude? Some of you guys were asking me. Actually, you guys sent me that. That's a logs of Johnson abusing the Storm Power. It's 2 days ago. It's actually 1 day after my ban. Is going straight up and spamming the shit out of Storm and killing everybody for fun. I mean, you see what kind of guy is. Like, come on, alright? So on that, people, it is very up to you. I mean, you will have to take a decision for yourself. Do you really want to be part of Icefuse? Do you really want to stay there? Is that really what you wish for? It is a great place to be. It is fun, but it is like a dream. Sometime you have to come to the reality that the owner and the higher up don't give a shit about you, and that just sucks when that happens. Because all the people that you love, everybody that are on the server, they don't know. I mean, it really sucks. It really does sucks. That's your call, but for me, I will never go back there. I will not start my own community, and I will not go on Synergy. I will only stop. I'll only stop playing Gmod, honestly. But hey, honestly, Corv, I think you should stop running Icefuse like a business. Like you don't even like this. This is going straight up for you, Corv. Dude, you don't even play with the player. You don't give a fuck about that server, and you don't give a shit about the way it's ruled. But the only thing you care about is the money getting in. That's the only thing. You don't give a shit how the money. You don't give a shit about how the money is coming in. You just want it to get in. Dude, like, it's really hard because I thought we were a friend, but in the end, I should have listened to Odyssey, Chili Bone, Joa. All of them were right about you. You're just a piece of shit. Okay. By the way, I want to say, because if you're still listening, I want to tell you something. I had the chance before I left to call Corvezeo a fucking nigger because he is a fucking nigger. I'm sorry, Carv, but inside of you, that's a big black piece of shit.